Fuck. Shit. Okay, so we can do a proper intro this time. Okay, is it seriously gonna do this? God. Don't hit the left fucking instead then. Alright. So stream's going 3. No. I want to actually share that and see what's okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to New Super Mario Brothers. Let's play New Super Mario. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Brothers. This time I'm obviously actually doing an intro. I'm in World 2 because I want to try to get to that freaking that cannon. And well, nice, I'm stalling as well. I just don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go to get to this extra place. And I have to avoid this thing, so how the fuck am I supposed to... No. No. Fuck. Come on. Really so I can get that freaking thing going. Oh, fuck off. No. Fucking hell, man. Come on. Stupid Lakitu, I fucking hate this fucking part. Where's the entrance to the alternate path? Like, come on. You've already messed up. I think I've already messed up, yeah. Come on. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off! No! Come on, dude. I think I need to get up to that. But I have to frickin' use a fire flower specifically. Oh, fuck off. At least I'll have another coin. Unless I get a game over. And I did have 6 before, so now I have 2. And then, ouch. I'm so sick of this. Oh my gosh, I emailed my professors to see if I could do assignments instead of the final exam. And one, I mean, don't have to do 2 exams. And one professor said do the optional labs, and you're good. So tomorrow I'm gonna do those optional labs, and I don't have to do another exam. Waiting for 3 more professors, one of which, already took a week to fucking answer my email, and when I called him out on it, he said, "Your tone is not appropriate at all." This fucking college is so, like, I don't know if I want to say liberal, because I don't think liberals would stand for that much disrespect. Like, the students have to follow a code of conduct and not criticize their teacher or not swear. I guess you can't, tell them to shove things up their ass. But, like, I apologize for that, but you can't swear at them, or you can't criticize them. You can't blame them for things that they are to blame for. Like, you can't blame them for you getting a 0. And when you try to take things above their head, well, they don't give a shit either, because things such as snapping at a student when they've done the wrong math and treating the entire class like a bunch of idiots when they can't do math that they just learned within 30 minutes, pretty much less than 30 minutes, because if it takes you the whole 30 minutes, then she basically treats you like an idiot. She doesn't say you're idiots, but she says Come on, hurry up. Why is it taking you so long? You should know this. You know this. No, you just taught it to us, you fucking bitch. And then this other guy, Dennis Major asshole, fucking, well, at the beginning of the semester, I was explaining to him, like, okay, your email isn't working. I tried to email you and it's not working. And he just denied that it wasn't working. He refused to believe that. He was like, did you put it in wrong? And no, I did not. I tried multiple times to email him. It didn't go through. And then it turns out he had put his email on Blackboard. He had written his email and posted it wrong. He had written his email wrong and posted that as his email. But he just refused to believe that he could be wrong. Deny any wrongdoings. Like, and then I criticize him for taking a week to answer my emails when all the other professors, even the fucking bitch math teacher, answered within a couple days or not that long. And this was about with one thing, me saying I'm out of the hospital, I had the tumor removed, blah blah blah. Everyone, even her, was like, oh, I'm so happy you got it removed. That's wonderful. And then I was explaining like uh assignments I need to get outstanding assignments done and I mean she was just like, oh, I'll wait for Tim to give me instructions when all the other teachers actually did their jobs. But this guy, like, he takes a week to answer me. And also, I sent him and another professor another email on the same day, and the one guy took a day to answer me, and he took a few days. And when I criticized him and said, if you can't be bothered to do your job, why should I be bothered to do my assignments? I don't think that's a problem. I don't think I just think I should totally be able to say something like that. But my tone was not appropriate at all. But taking a week to answer your emails is appropriate. Not doing your job is appropriate. Like, there seems to be different rules for the students and the professors. The students have to treat the professors with respect that the professors don't treat the students with. Students or teachers can treat their students like assholes or idiots, can act like they already know things that they just learned or that they should grasp things they just learned, or they should know things that they haven't learned yet. But the students can't get their backs up. And if they do, then they're emailed to meet with someone and talk about the student code of conduct and how to treat people. How about I don't respect anyone who disrespects not only me, but my entire fucking class. Now, it didn't happen this semester because I went to one class and then stopped going because I fucking hate her. But 2 semesters ago, when I took the class and failed because of her, basically because of her, I did my darndest. She, again, she treated the whole entire class like shit and snapped at me when I used the wrong thing between two very similar things. I think it was logic circuits and circuits or like something like that. Two very similar fucking things that go like this and symbols and one was like an electrical circuit to show true and false or and or yeah, I don't even know. And like she snapped at me. And the associate dean, I took it to the associate dean, explained all of this, had a whole list of problems with this woman, and he's like, "Oh well, one thing, some of the answers on one of the quizzes, just one that I've seen, was wrong. I got it wrong. I think I've said this before. I think I said this like yesterday or 2 days ago. I got it wrong, but her answer was also 3 numbers off. it ended a 5 and it was actually an 8, according to my calculations. I did the calculations, but if it's not her answer, then it's wrong. And she says things like she'll give you a 0 if your pencil is not sharp enough and she has to squint or read. Like, she could ask you to just do it again or clarify, but she threatens to give students zeros if she has to turn her head or if their pencil is not sharp enough. And I think he just denied that happened. And also giving students on the Tuesday class an assignment that's due the next Tuesday, and then on the Friday giving students that same assignment due on the Tuesday, which she then denied to her team. And when I was emailed and he said, no, she didn't do this. She said this, this, and this. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but she fucking lied to you. I don't think I said fucking, but she lied to you. Like, on WriteMyProfessor.com, there are complaints about this woman going back to 2005, and she still has a job. She's been treating students like dog shit for nearly 20 fucking years, and she still has a job. And it has nothing to do with her sex or her race, because all the old men who are white also get away with that. So it's obviously, so at least they believe in equality among the professors. You know, they don't give special treatment to a woman who's an Indian, like an Indian woman, or a black woman, or a black man, or whatever. Like, they don't give more treatment to the old white men, special treatment. Like, no. And there are old white men professors that act the same way, where they act like you should know something that they're teaching you, or expect you to grasp a concept immediately, or if you're doing poorly, it's because you didn't read the lecture beforehand, before the class, and then after with a study group. Like, if I, what is the point of me going to class if you want me to to read the lecture beforehand? Like, the point of being taught something is being taught something. I shouldn't have to read it beforehand in order for me to understand it. You should provide a good enough lecture and shit well enough. That's your fucking job. What the fuck am I paying for? You work for me. Like, these professors, they act self-entitled and then they turn around and act like the students are self-entitled. Oh, and I don't know what he's gonna say, what Dennis Major is gonna say, and I don't really give a shit about saying his first and last name. I'll fucking put him on blast. And perhaps he'll say you can do an assignment to replace the exam. I think the other Dennis Simpson of Linux Automation, who also acts like you should know things before that you don't know. I mean, I did take 2 different Linux classes in the previous 2 semesters, but we barely learned bash scripting, and it was really confusing. I don't know if the professor was really that great. He was a nice guy, he was funny, but he also didn't answer his emails. And one time, me and another guy in the class, we upgraded our VirtualBox program, and it like broke our VMs, our virtual machines. And both of us emailed him asking about that, but no. And because of that, I got a lower mark on something because it was late. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he made an exception, but I also didn't understand a lot of it. And I don't know. Maybe I just didn't look into it enough. I, with Linux, you gotta frickin' look at all the man pages, and it's really frickin' confusing. And this Dennis Simpson guy is basically like, no, you know all this already, so basically I don't have to do as much teaching. But then again, I've been basically not going to his classes multiple Wednesdays because I've had doctor's appointments because of my NF, and then and then like because of doctor's appointments, or like going to Toronto General to get things assessed, and then like biopsy, and And when they told me I had cancer, I think that was a Wednesday. It was always on a Wednesday. It always ended up being his class that I was missing. I mean, I just ignored the Friday class, the math class, because I hate her. And I got an email today, or I was in my emails today, and I noticed it might not have been the day, but there was a new review on Rate My Professor, and I'll fucking go to it right now, so I can read exactly what it said. No, that's not the right one. Rate My Professors. Professor Chella. Andrew Chella. 5. Awesome at 5. So rank 5. Awesome. 7 people said she's awesome. 5 people said she's great, which, who are these people? 7 people said she's good. 12 people said she's okay. 45 people said she's awful, including me, multiple times. I don't know if it was just 2. Check out similar professors in the computer science department. 5.0, 5.0, 3.9, oh, that's not, no, 1.9 out of 5. 11% would take again. 3.9 level of difficulty. The most recent thing was on the 24th, so that was a few days ago. Ow. They said, I used WikiHow to teach myself subjects in this class. That's the review. And that's basically what I did this semester. I basically had ChatGPT teach me the concepts instead of, well, refresh me on the concepts. Someone else said, she's a bitch. She thinks every time she is correct and students are wrong. Now this part, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't really like where the direction it's going in. So the person said she teaches like her style back in India. Now I don't know if this is an Indian saying it because there's a lot of Indians in that class. Like the first semester, there it was fairly diverse. I'm pretty sure the one time that I went there, I was the only white person. There was no one of any other race. It was just a bunch of Indian students, or maybe they were from Pakistan, or which, before 1947, they would all be Indian. So, they're Pakistani. I'm not going to try to think, not going to offend Pakistan. She teaches like her style back in India. She should know that it's not India now and how students are taught here. I don't really think it's about that. I think it's about, well, it kind of is, but I'm sure there are Indian professors who are not fucking assholes and who are nice people. Like, she's the worst professor I have ever met in my life. I want to slap her and knock down. Knock down. She doesn't give proper marks and she wants full attention in class. Full attention in class is kind of all right. She's a terrible teacher. Not sure why they still let her teach this course. And she's the one professor besides the one that didn't answer my email that said that she would wait for the associate dean to give her instructions. And basically all the accommodate she no accommodation. She was like, I will give me a day and time that you want to complete the outstanding assignment, which all the other professors were like, you could just wait, you could just take as long as you want to do them. One professor even was going to put a incomplete grade on the course or whatever, so I could take longer than the end of the semester to do things. And yet this bitch is like, no, give me a certain day and time, which I kind of like give her shit, and then she was like, yeah, you have a whole day to do it. Um, and basically he said something about the exam, which wasn't even an accommodation. It's already stuff I have with my individual education plan. And and 2 professors, most recently, when I asked them if I could do the exams remote, said yes, you can do them remote. Even that guy that didn't answer the emails. So two exams that normally are not remote, I can take remote. One that was already remote, she said you can do the labs instead of the exam. The one professor was like, to lessen the burden, I'm going to exempt you from doing any more assignments or the exam fucking holy shit. And then the other guy, I'm pretty sure he gave me 100% on two assignments that I didn't do, and then made it seem like I had already done them, which I need to go after the semester, and well, I'm going to go in to visit him anyway and thank him and ask him about that and be like, did you do some things? Because the email where he said that, I received it like 13 minutes after those two assignments that are not there. It even says there's no submission. Like 11:47 a.m. is when they were given 100% grades, and I got that email at 12 o'clock at noon. So, what an awesome guy. Now, I kind of think the Linux automation guy, that Dennis Simpson guy, that kind of expects us all to know bash scripting like the back of our cocks. Well, I guess he doesn't expect the women with vaginas. I don't think there's any trans people in the class at all. Um, I don't think he expects the women to know it like the back of their cocks, but I'm just saying cock instead of hand because I'm trying to be funny. He expects us to know Linux automation bash scripting like the back of our hands. I think he might give me a break because he's already reworking some things with some of the things. I don't know. He might do that. He might say, okay, just do this, this, and this, and you won't have to do the exam. Dennis Major, I don't know if I just like I might have pissed him off too much, but he might even say that. If anything, I'm expecting all of them to say, yeah, you can do this instead of the exam, except for Anji or Angie. I'm expecting her to say, no, you can't do the exam remote because she just is so sure that everyone's going to cheat. Well, maybe they cheat on their assignments and like work with their friends or whatever because you're such a bitch. And because, well, let me put it this way. In the first semester, multiple times, I was doing the 30-minute assignment with someone who basically also was clueless because the teacher's a bitch. If I had been alone doing them, I probably would have done better. But like, I remember this one. Well, I remember I had my job orientation at Loblaws. Is there anyone watching? Whatever. I know this is an episode of Mario, but I'm still gonna rant on about this. I had my job orientation at Loblaws on the Wednesday, so I had to go to the Monday class. And so me and this kid, no, not kid, me and this guy, we had a hard time doing the assignment because we were confused. And then another time, me and a student in my class, who I guess is not really important, but he was an Indian, he wasn't white. It doesn't matter. The first guy was white, I'm white. The other guy, Indian. My friends in the class were white. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying. It doesn't make a difference. Like, I don't think it made a difference whether in his level of cluelessness, but we were both clueless. We were going back and forth between trying to go to the slideshows and try to be like, hey, this is this, and I think we definitely used the wrong one. And yeah, like regardless of whether I was alone in it or not, because if I had had more time to do these assignments, or if I had been able to do them at home, which she also didn't let us do because people cheat. Okay, like for one thing, if they're gonna cheat, let them cheat because later down the line, it'll kick them in the ass. It'll bite them in the cock, in the balls, in the ass. I should say ass because everyone has an ass. Yeah, unless someone doesn't have an ass. Like, there might be people that are just born with flat. I thought Cake Tuesday was last week. Or yesterday, whatever the fucking that Steven tries in one of the Sidemen Tinder videos. I haven't actually watched those start to finish because the concept just is stupid, but Oh my God, some of the things that they say are kind of hilarious. And Vic, I can't stand him sometimes, but he is hilarious sometimes. Yeah, like regardless of the race of the people I was partnered with, and regardless of anything, we were both clueless. So like we were getting along. We were trying to do it together. We were working together. But it was just I think that the professor just is so terrible at her job that we didn't understand anything. And so that lessened my grade. And also I think some of there's quizzes that you could do over and over again. I think I had at some point thought that they didn't count for marks. I know that I completely forgot about an assignment, like I went too late, like but maybe she'll say you can do it remote. If she says you can do it remote, then whatever. I I mean, this is the only professor that makes us use the lockdown browser, which means we can't go anywhere else. So she probably wouldn't let me do it remote because the lockdown browser, you need to go, you need to like not have your phone on you and everything. Like, and if like honestly, like I could just use my other computer and do things. So she's kind of right in that regard. But she might say, "Here's another assignment for you to do, so you don't have to do the math exam." But I'm expecting her to be the only one. Like if at the most, or at the least, at the most, she'll be the only, or at the least, fuck, which is it? I'm just expecting like at the very least, at the most, all my professors except for her will say, "This is what you have to do to not do the assignment, to not to do the exam." But I don't know. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe she'll come around because she did say, "I'm happy you got out of surgery." Like she's at least a decent human being in that regard. At least she answered my fucking email and gave a shit. I sent my professors an email about how I just got out of the hospital, just got my tumor removed. I want to relax. I'm recovering. I can't go to the school at all for 2 weeks because I can't carry my backpack and laptop. I can't carry 10 pounds until next Saturday, 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital, which a week was yesterday, unless it's past, no, it's not past midnight. Um, and saying that like I can barely sit and play a video game and just going on about things. Right now I'm fine, but I'm still numb all the time. My neck is numb. I went out for a Pokemon Go adventure today, and when I came back, I was going to go the other way, but and go further than the mailbox, but my neck was just fucking killing me with numbness. Oh, yeah. But he might still give me an extra assignment to do that I can do to replace the exam. Apparently, I left a VM on this Azure cloud thing. It was so confusing, anyways, like resource groups and shit. But I'm pretty sure I followed the instructions word for word. So if the instructions didn't say to turn something off, then that's why I didn't turn it off. So my free credits ran out. So basically, because I made a mistake, I can't do an assignment unless I pay for it. And he said, just send me screenshots or something. What? Like, I can't access anything. I can't do the assignment. Well, maybe you can whip up a new assignment and say, just do this. I don't know. I like, again, I'm just at the very most, I'm expecting him and the other dentists, the remaining people, Just say, here's an assignment, or do this, this, and this, and you'll be good for not to not do the exam. Because I even mentioned that two of my professors exempted me from the exam. Like maybe I'm playing it up a little bit. I do feel bad. I feel maybe I'm acting too entitled, or like I did say, like I'm recovering. I'm not on my deathbed, so I don't want to completely ask for an exemption from the exam. I want to ask for something to replace it because sitting and doing an assignment would be better than sitting and doing an exam. Although I guess those are the same thing. If I'm uncomfortable sitting for a while, like, uh, but if they can come up with an assignment that I can do now that I have a little while to do and not an exam in one sitting, then there you go. And you know what? I can just. How long has it been? It's gonna be a long episode. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the people watching in the future, but it is important to me to talk about this. And I know there's no one watching on stream, but and by the time this is out on YouTube and Odyssey, well, Odyssey is going to be even longer. But by the time this is out on YouTube, it might even be a couple of years from now. um, by the time this is out on YouTube, this will all be said and done. So I'm gonna. By the time I'm editing this, I'll write in what happened. Uh, like I do with most things. Like I was just editing a well, I have to still edit the third part um Pokemon video, and I was in the video I was upset mm, because because I couldn't get onto my other computer, my old computer, um and I had things on there, and I was freaking out because I was going to lose videos, and it was like I can download some from the cloud onto my school computer, but I have to put them on a hard drive right away and like not touch them for a while. And then but it's all good now. And then I was talking about getting a gaming computer, getting a gaming laptop, and I'm like, and now I have one that I'm editing this on. So by the time I'm editing this, it'll all be said and done. And regardless of what happens, it'll all be over. But yeah, I should not be too pessimistic. I should be hopeful that maybe all my professors are gonna give me a break and break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. You know, I should be hopeful that all my professors are gonna break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar and not make me do the exams. Ah, laughing at my own jokes. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. It's like it feels like having the headphone on my ear or off my ear is what's making my neck numb, but it's not. Oh yeah, I went for a walk. Like I went one way and around the corner into a park, and then back, and I came in for a pit stop to fill up my water and poop or use or pee or whatever. Um, and then I was gonna go back out for a while, but I just went and checked the mail because my neck was so numb. Oh, but yeah, maybe they'll give me a break, and I won't have to do any exams at all. And then I'm withdrawing from the whole fucking program. So my grades will still be on my transcript, I think. But yeah. And if I fail math class again, I really don't give a shit. I don't. If I fail that class again, eh, I don't care. I don't. Like I the midterm exam, I was so sure that I'd gotten enough information onto my cheat sheet, which she allows us to make cheat sheets. In the first semester, I thought I had done enough, but I had used ChatGPT to summarize things and write up and give me explanations and examples, and it was all great. I was using it, and I thought I had done well. But I don't know, maybe I just didn't do her things her way, or where I did get some questions wrong. There were things that she didn't even teach us that were on the exam, which really pisses me off. One, okay, I definitely said this yesterday. This octal to whatever, or whatever to octal. I don't think those were on. They definitely weren't. I looked through afterwards. I thought I had just missed it and not put it on the cheat sheet, but it turns out it was not in any of the lecture slideshows. And I guess her excuse is the lecture slideshows are not good enough. You need to be in class. Well, what if I'm sick? What if I have a job interview? What if I have a shift that what if work really wants me to work that day? Like, what if I have a doctor's appointment? Like, what, not just me. What if anyone has to miss a class? They just get a lesser grade because they didn't weren't there to hear her. And she's not very good at teaching. And she thinks she's funny, which she's, well, maybe she's a little funny. And she's not the worst ever. Considering how many people fucking hate her, considering she's been treating people like shit since 2005, at least 2005. Like, that's the first rating on that website. She could have been treating people like shit for more than 18 years or whatever. Oh, well, whatever. Instead of focusing on the bitch, I should focus on the professors that did wonderful things and have been so wonderful and have done a lot for me and have given me a break. And, in a few weeks, it'll be over. In a few weeks, I'll be going to more doctor's appointments, and then a little bit after that, I'll freaking be going to radiation. I might be living in Toronto for a while. Fuck. Or yeah, I will because originally I was going to be going back and forth between Barrie and Toronto, but then the then my mom's boss was like, no, don't make him do that. Fucking get a thing, get a hotel room or something, and then he offered to pay for it. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Probably shouldn't talk about that too much. Um, but regardless, like we can get a bank loan because there's things through Princess Margaret where you pay for it and then they reimburse you. So you can just get a bank loan to live in Toronto for weeks. So we're gonna be living in like an Airbnb or something. So I'm gonna be bringing my like shit. I don't know what games. Like I'm gonna want to bring every single video game I own, but I'm not doing that. I can bring all my Switch games because I don't have that many. Bring my laptops, bring my Switch, bring my capture card, bring freaking deodorant, um, bring whatever electronics I want, and you know, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be probably not gonna have the energy for this, but maybe. And then yeah, and then I'm gonna be recovering, and once it's all done, I'm not going to work for a while, and even when I'm going to work again, I'll be happy because I'll ask them to put me in a different department. I'll be able to work Monday to Friday, so I won't have to work the weekend or whatever. I don't really mind working the weekends as long as as long as I get like 2 consecutive days off or something, or whatever. Um, I like the place that I work at, so, and they have been very accommodating as well. Very, very accommodating. So I'll be happy when I am no longer in school and when I am able to do this and when I'm back at work in an apartment that I can handle and is not too crazy. Um, and then I'll be thinking about college again because I'm going to talk to my cousin about this. She's in a program that's completely remote. It's like she's publishing, like like a publishing thing or like editing manuscripts or something like that, which is a bit better. And maybe YouTube will pick off, but I'm not gonna think about that. I'm not gonna expect that's gonna happen. Uh, yeah. So let's get back to the fucking game. Let's get back to being frustrated at the fact that freaking Lakitu is an asshole. Fuck, no, come on. Is it gonna disappear before I get up there? Yeah, it's gonna disappear before I get there. But fuck sakes. Come on. Please tell me. No, it's not this one. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Ah, oh, fuck off. Fucking Nintendo. Hunt. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh my god. New Super Mario Bros. Secret exit. I didn't say W22 out loud. New Super. Okay. Go. New Super Mario Bros. W2-2 Secret Exit. Secret Exit Guide. New Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario 2 Guide. New Super Mario Bros. 2 All Secret Exit Locations. New Super Mario Bros. 2 All Secret Exit Locations. Like. Two. Okay, so it's not this one. It's not. Okay, so I was just doing it wrong on the whole time. 2, 3. No! Red exit flag. Okay. When the player hits the question mark switch, they swim upwards into another room filled with coins and dash coins. They'll need to hit another switch will raise the water level once more, and which will last for only a short period of time. As the water, okay, taking the exit to the right will lead Mario to the exit flag and access to 2A, which will then take me to the warp, the cannon, right? World 2A. Oh, okay, yeah. No exit opens the pipe that leads to the world's castle. So there's 2 secret level exit things. Okay. So I spent all that time in 2-2 trying to find the secret exit, and it was not in 2-2, it is in 2-3. And then 2-3 takes you to 2A, which then has another secret exit. Oh boy. This is for points, I guess. Okay. Ah. Where the Japanese fucking play video games in elementary school. I didn't even need to fucking do that. Just for a coin. I might have already opened this and then fucking got a game over. Okay, so now please overstretch water, no features, paratroopers, and spike bass. To exit the right, the player must reach a platform containing a yellow warp pipe near the last spin block, which is most easily done by using the spin block and then bouncing off the nearby Koopa Troopa. Entering the pipe will lead to the 3rd star coin. I don't have any. And a red pipe that will take Mario to the red exit flag, which then takes you to the warp cannon to world 4. And at that point, that means I have access to more star coins, so I have more more chances to get them to save. Okay, yeah, here. Oh, fuck my ass. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Stupid Spike Bass. Fuck you. No, 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 sir. Sir, I don't want what you're selling. Luca Jin. That was a Luca Jin reference to the selling thing, I think. I mean, it was a Luca Jin reference. But she might have referenced someone else. I don't know. Something off a Koopa Trooper, not a Paratrooper. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, 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 you're not doing this to me. You're not doing this to me. The only bad part about doing this on the computer is that I have to fucking use the mouse to... Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I want him to... There we go. Fuck yeah. I didn't get that star coin, but that's okay. That's also okay. I love how he freaking spins in there. Please tell me warping to World 4 is going to let me save the goddamn game. Or World 5. Is it not World 4 that it takes you to? Have I already been to World 4? 1, 2... What? Are you fucking kidding me right now? How the fuck do you get to World 4? If the player beats Mummy Pokey while in mini form, the player will gain access to World 4. The boss of this world is Mummy Pokey. So I just did all of that for completely nothing. Other than the fact that now I have 4 star coins, so I can go and try to beat the other thing. Okay, I can get a new power-up. I can save once I have 1 more star coin, of course. Oh, and I need a fucking... God. I was thinking about I wanted that, but no, I want the... Oh. The frickin' tiny mushroom. Oh. Yeah, I might have to go like that soon. No, I can't. I can't save the game. Oh my god, this game is fucking torture. So I did all that completely for nothing. Except for the fact that I don't know why it switches screens every time I do anything. Well, now that's unlocked, but I still need... At least I know where the frickin' second coin is. I can get that and finish the level. Ah. Yeah. As soon as I get that star coin, I'm gonna go to a frickin' thing and save. Oh, suck my dick. Suck my dick. I literally can't save the game and fucking get out. Until... Like, it doesn't even let you save the game when you unlock the fucking cannon. This game was made by fucking assholes. Meaning, if I completely exit the game and go to bed, this entire fucking video is for nothing. Thank fuck. Yeah, save the game. Alright, if you like that very long episode of my ranting and going in the wrong world, but at least I made some progress. Fuck. If you like that if you liked the video, hit like. If you really liked it, then subscribe, comment, and share. Hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description. Do whatever else you need to do or watch it on Odyssey if you're watching it on there. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. Oh, here.